and online at WBOK1230.com.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Conversations with Ryan Richardson on WBOK 1230 AM, streaming worldwide on WBOK1230.com. We are back with another great episode of Conversations with Ryan Richardson, and I would like to welcome my co-host, Miss Angie, from the Sincerely Angie podcast. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
How have you been, man?
I'm great. I've been well. How about yourself?
What you been up to?
Working.
And I called you on a Saturday to come and co-host, so you're working again, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, man, we are here for another great episode of Conversations with Ryan Richardson, talking about a very, very important topic, mental health for our city workers. And I would like to welcome my special guest, the woman of the hour, Miss Kimberly DeLosa. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. How you doing today?
I'm great.
Good.
What's going on?
Everything, nothing, everything.
All right. So, I gave you a brief introduction, but what I like to do here is I like to let my guests do their own honors. So introduce yourself and tell the people, who and why you're here.
I'm Kimberly DeLosa. Do I even have to go into it? Yes, I have gotten a whole lot of awards and a whole lot of, but at the end of the day, I am Kim from the West Bank, born and raised, Xavier Prep class in 1992.
All right.
Tuskegee University in 97, left Tuskegee and came home blazing. I've been in community development since I was 22 years old. That's why they call me the godmother of NOLA, because I'm a human connector.
Yes, they do.
And I became a Kellogg Fellow and used my fellowship to create this, the Insanity of Giving Back platform to check on the mental health of community leaders and community caretakers. So for the rest of my life, that's what I'm doing, having fun, checking on the mental health of, when they say check on your strong friends, I'm checking on the mental health of our strong friends.
Right, man. That's not a topic, the mental health of caretakers that's talked about. We were talking about that before we came on air. It's not really a known topic that people discuss openly.
And look, it wasn't until my Kellogg Fellowship, I was like, oh, Lord, I'm mentally ill. In fact, one of the anchors of our community, Mr. Lloyd Dennis, he was in my class, and I'll never forget, and I still laugh about this to this day. Mr. Lloyd, after one of our sessions, he put me to the side, I'm going to need you to seek some help. I said, I know I need help. Because when you are helping the community, you are so intent on feeding the hungry, putting clothes on the back. Nobody asks you about your dying grandmother. Nobody asks you about traumas from childhood. Yeah. But as a leader, you just put all that to the side and listen, I don't want to look weak in front of all these people. Yeah, at home is on fire, but I got to show up and show out and help these people. Right. And then before you know it, it's like our fellowship literally put our mental health as leaders in our face. Like, before we even get into the work, let's talk about y'all mental health. And I'm like, well, all of us going crazy.
So I want to ask you, what was your reasoning behind getting started helping those with their mental health issues?
Wait, say that again?
What was your reasoning, to get into mental health? Why?
Because I was like, the 24 of us, we were blessed to get this fellowship. But can you imagine how many other, community leaders don't have this opportunity? So, yeah. I'm sorry. I was like, I need to check on everybody. I need to check on everybody. Elected officials, teachers, people that are taking care of dying parents. What about our comedians? And, I'm like, I just can't imagine a comedian. They have to still work and get on stage and make us laugh. But what about if something is at home? And we had a community circle, Gina, a friend of mine, Gina from Channel 6, she hosted it for
Gina
us.
Swanson.
She was the mediator. Yes. And we just had a round table of comedians. And one of the comedians said, I had to show the date. I had to bury my daddy. The audience don't want to hear that. Yeah. But I'm just like, okay, we got to start looking at the humanity of people in power.
And that's the thing, the general public has a misconception about people in power. I don't know if they don't think that they're human, but they are. You know, they go through problems just like we do, the average everyday person.
And my thing is, I need the community to understand.
Yeah.
You come into this person and we understand. We're not going to say it because it's
Oh,
our
yeah.
calling.
Right.
Right? It's our call. We can't, when those cameras come on, you can't look weak.
Right.
You can't look vulnerable. You can't say, listen, I'm spiraling out of control, but I got to show up for this camera and for the least of these. But at the end of the day, a woman gave birth to me just like a woman gave birth to you. So pause you. Even down to, I mean, on this side of my brain, I'm like, they got some elected officials that really, these people pissing me the hell off.
Yeah.
But I always have to sit back and say, you know what? This dude got to be placed in a casket just like me. Let me go ahead on and pray for him or her.
Yeah.
We might not be seeing eye to eye, but at the end of the day, I'll sit down with you over a cup of coffee and say, listen, this is just Kim and Latoya. This just me and you. Don't start. Are you okay?
Yeah.
It's like everybody professes that they're Christian and I'm going to church and then, but you on social media calling this lady everything but the child of God and you a whole pastor. That lady got a daughter, a mama, in-laws.
Yeah.
Just be human.
Yeah.
I don't care what it look like. How they say, Troy, our congressman, like across the aisle. And don't get me wrong, my congressman pisses me off too, because I'm like, look, they stormed the building. Let's go storm the damn building. But can you imagine being a congressman with all this foolishness? You got people spewing it, and at the end of the day, it's a human man.
Yeah.
At what point you gonna pray for him? And say, bro, I don't even want to talk about no Congress mess today. Let's just go have a drink.
Yeah.
Right.
Just the human side. I feel like if we can just get to the human side of community leaders, every leader you see, at the end of the day, is human. If you sit down and ask them, what's your saddest day? What's your happiest day? Get to the human side of all these people. As the links are going to start from me, like, you know what? You might be a Republican and I might be a Democrat, but damn, we got some ties here.
Yeah.
So that's me. I'm now the person that steps in the room that be like, give me your hand. I need you to breathe. Even down to, my friends in the media. If I see something hectic, can you imagine being Gina Swanson? With all this, I'll just text the girl. I need you to breathe. It's everything. I'm just step away. Just, can you imagine just reporting murder after murder, child after child after child?
It's secondhand trauma, and people who deal with it, they don't realize that, hey,
Coming to your mic, Andy.
Oh, sorry. Secondhand trauma, because in the field that I work in and first responder and everything, hearing those things, you don't realize that it's affecting you. And I learned it later in life that it's called secondhand trauma. You're hearing about these people dying and all of this, and you also have to deal with that. I'm one of the ones that are considered the strong friend. And literally nobody checks on me, but I have to check in with myself, and I have to do some work myself, so I have to recognize it. So the leaders themselves also have to say, you know what, I need to take a step back.
Yeah.
I need to, so other people, like the regular people, as well as the leaders, need to give everybody grace and realize that, hey, everybody is human. Just because you see them on the news every single day or whatever, they do have things that they're going through.
And my thing is the mask. It comes in, right? Because my friends are some of the most powerful in the city, in the nation. My husband and I, outside of what I do in community development, we're also media photographers. So we have some close relationships with some powerful people. So to see that person on TV and we know at home all hell done broke loose. It's like, bro, come on. I need you to breathe. It's okay. Do you want to call this press conference off? No, because the leader kicks in. And I know I'm guilty of it. You know, everything is going crazy, but you got to push it under the rug. Mine, I pushed it under the rug for decades, because here's another thing. When they say, get you a therapist, I'm like, girl, what the hell? I'm a leader. I don't need no damn therapist. I am the therapist.
Right.
I'm my friend's therapist. What I need? Well, I got me a therapist real quick, but this time I got a real therapist, because I went through about 2 of them, because I would walk in the room and say, oh, babe, I'm not even talking about that today, because that's not. But now this therapist, she don't play with me. She like, out there you the godmother Nola. In here, I'm the boss. And we going all the way back to birth. I have been literally on my face with a towel crying. It's like, you never know how much stuff in your childhood affected you because you try to mask it, right?
Oh, for sure.
I'm the strong leader.
Right.
Man, I ain't nothing affecting me. I am the leader. I'm the oldest cousin. I'm the oldest sister. I don't, like, oh, Lord, I really am mentally ill.
I was watching, you know how we always on Facebook and looking at different reels, and something came across my Facebook timeline one day, and it said that an only child carries a weight that nobody else realizes. And I've had many conversations with Angie on my show. As a matter of fact, a year ago this November, I was at another radio station. I came to work and I sat down and I just had like you know how you have these feelings of being just down, and I really didn't know what was wrong. And I took it upon myself to say, you know what? I listen to everybody else being on the air every weekend, booking guests and talking about these things. And I said, you know what? I need somebody to listen to me. And that's when I decided I'm going to go ahead and, you know, take care of my mental health. Because before then, I was just all over the place, just doing everything that everybody wanted me to do. But I never really took the time to take care of myself. And like you said, you don't realize how much childhood trauma you have to unpack when you're sitting in front of a person who doesn't know you, and they're just there to be a listening ear. And they're not there to criticize. They're just there to help you with whatever it is that you may be going through.
And I think it hits you at any point in time. But the thing is to recognize it. I did the younger me challenge that was going around, or a trend that's going around on TikTok, where you have AI take your baby picture or a younger picture, and you as an adult hugging yourself.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, it's gonna be perfect to have me and my younger me in the picture. I saw the picture and broke down. I said I needed that hug as a child. I'm like, girl, you need to go to therapy. So I've been actively seeking a therapist because I did not realize. Like I said, I'm the strong friend. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good. I'm like, oh, just give me that little picture. Oh Lord, I said I needed that hug. Didn't know it, but
I will give you my therapist number. She don't play.
In me, I'll take it. I sure will. I said, my goodness. So yeah, it'll hit you.
Yeah.
And it hits you at just the weirdest time.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm on Facebook and Instagram, on and off it all day, because I'm promoting my show and different things like that. And I ran across another one, and it was of this guy, and he said, "We're going to be okay." And it was him telling his younger self, "Hey, this is where you are now. Even though you made it through this and, you know, been through this, you're still okay." And when I tell you I broke down.
My therapist made me write a letter to my youngest. So first of all, I had a pile of paper because the first 3 lines, I was just breaking down like, oh, Lord. But when I finally got through it, she made, prettied it up for me. She was like, because we about to deaden all the childhood trauma.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a child and you're going through, like my parents divorced when I was 6 years old. When you're going through, but I'm the oldest. I'm the first.
Oh, the first
born. So yeah,
daughter.
I was literally, like my therapist said, you were born to be a matriarch, right? I'm the firstborn daughter of a firstborn daughter who is the firstborn daughter of a firstborn daughter. So I'm the.
You're gonna break it though. You're gonna break.
And even down to like, see, my mother as a grandmother is totally different, but my mother as a she handles funerals in the family. If you try to hug her, I don't even have time to hug. I got to handle this bit. So that's how I am. Emotions getting out of here. It's time to handle it. But no, we literally need to be trying to acknowledge these doggone emotions. But I had to follow the trail. Yeah. When you are raised to be, like my grandma would just say, we don't have you the folk. I'll be like, what about my cousins? I'm not looking at your cousins. You the leader. So when you are literally raised to be a matriarch, it hits different.
And it's so good that you bring an awareness to checking on. I've heard the saying, a therapist need a therapist, but we don't really hear about it for our leaders. So it's great that you're bringing awareness to that. Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, we had a like a test. So a lot of things I'm testing because now we're going into the monetization phase, right? So we had a test circle of, this is when Dr. Wilson was running for governor. And Suno, on the campus of Suno, we had a mental health circle for like some of the greatest leaders in the city. And it got real heavy in there. I mean, I was there while Wayne, OT, it was a lot of heavy hitters in this room. We all in mental breakdown and agree that because we're leaders, we lying. We standing up in front of all of these cameras when we know damn well all hell is breaking loose at home.
I had DJ Big Abe on my show a couple of weeks ago. I used to work with Abe years ago at Intercom. And he brought up a good point too. He said, when that microphone is on, it's like, hey, what the bubble is, and he's in that DJ Big Abe character.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, while he's in there, as soon as that microphone goes off, he's like, man, I'm going through something. And it's like that with me too. I can turn on the microphone and here it is, conversations with Ryan Richardson. You'll never think that I'm going through something because I have to put on that mask. And I don't necessarily want to say pretend, but just act like everything is good
and it's not.
And it's not.
Right.
I've had so many days like that, being in radio and just being involved in what I'm involved in. And when that microphone is off, I'm like, man. Or when I get home, I'm just like, I don't know what to do.
When all it would take is, so we're known to say when somebody sees you like at a meeting, you okay? Oh, girl, I'm good.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna start saying I'm not having a good day.
Yeah.
I need a hug because be truthful with yourself. Tell a person, just pray for me. That's what I tell people. Pray for me. So even when like spam calls come through, I intentionally ask the person, "Are you okay? You having a good day today?" And they'll pause like, nobody never asked me if I'm having a good day.
That's good.
Because I feel like we need to be intentional about that.
Absolutely.
Something as simple as, you okay? You having a good day?
Yeah.
And it'll make them pause to say, wow, no. Or yes, I am, but no, nobody never, I just make these calls all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, even when I go into the store, hey, good morning, you're good. That's something I never did before when I realized as a community leader, I'm suffering mentally. Yeah. It's like, because you go straight into it. It's time to get it. It's time to get work. Don't matter if your grandmother died of cancer. It's time that nobody don't need to know this. Nobody needs to see the vulnerable side. Yeah. But you are literally chipping away at your physical self.
Yeah, that strength that you're trying to portray, you have to have a balance of weakness. There's strength and weakness, but you have to have that balance. You can turn it on and turn it off, but I think you still have to address that deeper. And like you said, somebody asking you, how you doing? And you being honest and, hey, look, today not a good day, but I'm going to push through. At least let somebody know, because you always hear, he never said nothing. I never knew it. She never said, I didn't even know. Yeah, because we put on that mask. And when I have a cousin, she'll call me and she'll say, it's not a good day. I need a hug. Say less. Say less. I'm coming to give you a hug. Hugs are healing.
Oh, yeah.
But the fact that she can put aside her whatever and say, and the fact that I could drop what I'm doing and go give her that hug, that's what you need. You need to be able to express it, and then people who can show up for you. So we have to be those people that show up.
I'm reading a book on mental health and how to forgive, and I ran across a couple of passages last night in the book, and one of the passages said that as humans, we don't know how interconnected and interdependent we are with each other. That human interaction is everything. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't get that, or when you're not able to receive that from someone you love, that's something hard to deal with. Angie?
It's huge. For me, I'm a loner. I'm a solitary person. Like, I'm just always by myself. But I have to learn to speak up. Like my cousin, she'll say, and I'm that strong one, so I'm just like, oh, I'll be there for everybody. I haven't gotten there yet, but that's why I said I'm actively seeking a therapist.
I'm gonna give you her number.
I'm gonna take it.
right.
I just feel like now at 50, I'm just starting to really learn myself. Thank you, girl. Because when my peers were dropping it like it's hot, the 99 to 2000, I'm out here mentoring teenagers.
So you know what? We gonna drop it like it's hot to this first break, all right?
All right.
Conversations with Ryan Richardson on WBOK 1230 AM, streaming worldwide on WBOK1230.com. I have Kimberly DeLosa and Angie from the Sincerely Angie podcast in the building today on my show. We'll be right back after this. Stay tuned. This is Conversations with Ryan Richardson. Are you looking for the next burlesque sensation? Searching for some prime entertainment on a Sunday night? Well, come down to the Always Lounge as Scarlett Letta presents Show Me Your Noobs. You'll see the finest new entertainers performing burlesque, drag, and a variety of acts that will tease, titillate, and delight you. We are here every third Sunday of the month. Come catch the most raved about show in New Orleans that no one has ever heard of until now. Show Me Your Noobs. It's the perfect night out, whether you're a burlesque regular or sharing your first time with us. Show Me Your Noobs will leave you breathless.
Late nights are made for chillin', and you can do just that every Sunday night at 10 p.m. as DJ Wick brings you The Love Zone. It's the perfect way to top off your weekend with your favorite old and new school ballads. So sit back, relax, and let DJ Wick take you to the Love Zone on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
Hey family, Ron Richardson here, host of Conversations with Ron Richardson. If you're looking for quality catering and barbecue, you need to contact my friends at Kuzan's Catering and Barbecue Team. Mr. Eddie Bunch and Kuzan's have been serving the West Bank since 2013 with their quality selection of barbecue and seafood. If you're looking for quality catering, be sure to contact Kuzan's Catering, located at 618 Westwood Drive in Marrero, or you can go to kuzansonline.com for more information for all the services that they offer, or call 504-233-4227. Catering done the right way just for you. That's Kuzan's, baby.
New Orleans, you want to know what we're talking about? Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on WBOK for Conversations with Ron Richardson. The topics will always be hot and the conversation will be all the way live. Meet us there. We'll save you a seat. We can also talk about you and your business as a sponsor of Conversations with Ron Richardson. Contact Ron at 504-874-4584 or email him at richardsonronald024@gmail.com for more details.
Hey WBOK 1230 family, this is Angie from the Sincerely Angie podcast. Make sure you're tuning in every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. to Conversations with Ron Richardson, where the conversations are all the way live and informative. Conversations with Ron Richardson every Saturday on WBOK 1230 a.m.
WBOK, online at WBOK1230.com. It's the place where we can be open and honest about real-life issues. You're listening to Conversations with Ron Richardson, live on WBOK and online at WBOK1230.com.
Welcome back. This is Conversations with Ron Richardson on WBOK 1230 AM, streaming worldwide on WBOK1230.com. Remember, guys, if you want to catch yours truly on the go, you can check out my Facebook page. Just search for the Ron Richardson Facebook page. You can also find me on Instagram. Just search for Ronald_Richardson_Jr. on Instagram, and you can find out everything I have going on in the world of radio, my activism, and my beloved pit bull queen who's patiently sitting at home waiting on daddy to return. I would like to welcome back my co-host, Miss Angela Mitchell.
Hi.
You all right?
You always throw me for a loop. Sincerely, Angie, Ryan.
I'm going to get it. Give me some time.
I'm good, though.
All right. And Miss Kimberly DeLosa, how you doing, Kim?
I'm good.
All right. So tell us about Fion Productions and how that whole thing got started.
So again, that's a product of the Kellogg Fellowship, right? So my background, when I graduated from Tuskegee and came home, my sole purpose is I got to keep them alive. I got to keep these teenagers alive. Now, keep in mind, my degree is in architecture, but as a prepper, you raised to do community service. I'm like, okay, on weekends, I'll keep them alive. My sister, my little cousins, I didn't bank on them going to school telling their friends I got a teen club. Before you know it, I had a bus load.
Oh, goodness.
That's how I entered the community world. So fast forward to the fellowship, right? I basically told the foundation, listen, when I started my nonprofit, I was everything. I had to teach myself how to do flyers, write press releases. I had to do it all. So I created a production company, FION, stands for Future Icons of NOLA, because that's going to always remind me of my children that came through me. And now I do nonprofit consulting. I help organizations get their, tax exempt status, 501c3s. We put on parties for a purpose.
Okay.
So it's literally the merge of pop culture and community.
That's good.
And under that, I created the Insanity of Giving Back platform. Because, listen, I'm a party and prepper. But I also have a love for community. So I created a company that merges both.
That's good.
Wow.
Okay.
So you being a mental health advocate for a lot of people in New Orleans, a lot of big names, would have been some of the most difficult things that you've seen on a personal note from our leaders?
So let's backtrack, right? When I created the platform, I said, you know what? Even as a mentor, I'm checking on the mental health of children. We checking on the mental health of senior citizens. We even checking on the mental health of pets. I was like, nobody ever asked us as the leaders and elected officials, how you doing today?
Right.
And the weight of the world is literally on our shoulders. When you're hungry, you call me. When you need school supplies, you call me. And this is the thing. We go.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just learning, like my therapist said, the 2 letters, that's a complete sentence. No.
No.
N-O. And here's my thing. I keep saying, Lord, why did you call me to care? Because see, this last election cycle, Ron, it almost took it out of me. I ain't never cursed so much on social media. I told my pastor, I'm so sorry, because my pastor is my friend on social media. But here we go again. I'm trying to open the eyes of Black people.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Here we go. We got to learn the hard way.
Yeah.
I was like, Lord, why? Why can't I just be selfish? I'm like, okay.
It ain't in you.
It's just like, so that's what led me to the direction of I got to check on people like me. Because for me, it ended up in a stress-induced heart attack, right?
Wow.
When the doctor said, you had a heart attack. Now here I go again. Lord, please let him say he found some blockages or something. Guess what? That man said, oh no, it ain't no blockages. This is stress-induced. And what are you doing? What do you do for? I couldn't do nothing but sob in the man's office, the cardiologist's office, because I brought it on myself.
Yeah.
No symptoms, am I right?
Huh?
No symptoms, am I right?
No. So listen, here we go again. December is my birthday month. So in December is when I go get checked out. That's my birthday present to myself. My doctor, who is my sorority sister, she just was staring at me. And again, that's my sorority sister. So I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? She just was staring at me like, you feel all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. She was like, she lifted up my pants and she said, I don't see no swelling. She was like, I'm going to turn these lights off. I need you to sit back and I'll be back in 10 minutes. I said, Lord, I'm dying. I was like, Lord, I'm dying. So I sat back. She came in. She said, Kim, you don't have no headache? I said, no. Said, girl, this blood pressure is 225 over 114. Oh, she said, I think we about to go get admitted. I said, no. Because my great-grandmother had already taught me, listen, if anything ever spiked, I would always wonder why my grandmother got this garlic in her refrigerator. But now I know. You take fresh garlic, it drops in me. I said, I promise you, I'm going to go home. I'm going to get this together. So she said, first of all, with this blood, she said, I'm going to let you go. But what's going to happen Monday, you got to go get all your organs checked out, right? So this is what pushed me with Dr. Kushner, the cardiologist. So here we go. We going through all of the tests. The stress test, and he sat me down. He said, Mr. Losey, you suffered a heart attack. I said, what? I mean, I was just, I'm like, okay. He said, listen, we going to extend these tests because now I need to see if there's any blockages. So in my head, I'm like, oh, yeah, let him please, because if there's blockages, you can take the
They'll be able to
blockages
find it
and I
out,
can.
right.
That man said, oh, no, you don't have no blockages. This is stress-induced. He's like, what do you do for a living? I'm like, all I could do was sigh. But at that point, I'm like, okay. Now I really got to check on the mental health of people like me.
Yeah.
I've been in community development since I was 22 years old. So that's 20, almost 30 years of just hitting the pavement, Even through getting married, even through giving birth 3 times, I'm hitting the pavement. And it backfired on me.
Never had that time to yourself.
Yeah, it's like, Lord, you called me to care for people. Now you're trying to. But I heard Pastor Jamal Bryan say, you know, God will take you through some things for somebody else.
Yeah.
In fact, when I started telling myself, leaders was calling from everywhere. Girl, I'm going to the doctor. I don't even want to tell people I don't feel good.
Yeah.
But it's like we're in the same vein.
Yeah.
Right. And let's be real, like you said, God will throw a situation at you to make you wake up and say, hey, I need to take care of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he will throw a situation at you to sit your behind. Because when I tell you I just had to go on pause.
Yeah,
it's like at this point, I don't even recognize my world. I don't even want to be here. Like, I answered the call. You called me to do, I gave you my life. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, now I got your attention. Now let's get to work.
Yeah.
Now it's time for the second half of your calling. Yeah.
And people, especially in this industry, in media, radio, television, they think that we should just go. I was having a conversation with a friend of mine last night, and they asked me, did I ever take time off? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, why? Because you'll mess up your listenership. I said, what you don't realize is I've been doing this for so long that this is gonna be there.
Yeah.
Like, I have to take time to myself, and I have to just get away from the studio. I have to get away from people and just be at home. And I'm also a dog advocate, a pit bull advocate. And I'll be the first to tell you that sitting at home with a pit bull and doing absolutely nothing is sometimes all the mental health break that you need.
Yeah.
Just doing nothing.
Just doing nothing.
Yeah.
In the old me, I'm saying yes. Oh, y'all need me. I got to go to this coalition meeting. Like, babe, I'm not coming to that. Y'all got a Zoom.
Yeah.
It's like I'm intentional about, yes, I still want to make a difference, but it's got to lift my spirits.
Yeah.
I don't want hit. I don't do confrontation. If a community project leads to confrontation, baby, I'm the problem and goodbye. I am out of it. I don't, even as a child, my cousins fought for me. I held the backpacks. I'm not about to do no fighting, no confrontation. I am not a confrontational person. Baby, I'll give you my last $100 bill if you're hungry. Now, if this look like we about to get into some kind of fight or something, leave me the hell alone.
Yes, that part.
It's like I build platforms around people. I provide opportunities for people. If this look like this gonna get sticky, I got to go.
Yeah,
we not on the same wavelength because
Yeah.
I'm not about to compromise my character or my spirit
That
for no foolishness.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
I agree.
but it took me to grow and develop at this big old age, 50 years old, to say, Kim, you're not gonna go going to all these coalition meetings gonna kill you. And here's another thing. I'm an action person. They talk about my mother, but Byron Cole, that's the action I'm on. Like, I'm tired of shuffling papers.
Yeah.
I have a bullhorn that I just pull out my garage. What are we going to do?
Yeah.
These coalition meetings that pushing this paper, this is not good for my mental health. Now, when y'all ready to go storm City Hall, call me.
Yeah, you front
I
line.
done been kicked out of City Hall a lot in my 20s, so I know. It's like I got to be intentional about my mental health. I got to be intentional about my community work, because at this point, I'm considered an OG because I started So yes, I'm duplicating myself in the children that I mentor. And everybody, I can't go nowhere without hearing T. Kim. T. Kim, they work in this City Hall. They legendary DJs. I got pastors. I even got strippers. I don't care. You got a degree, good.
Yeah.
All right. T. Kim, we need you. I'm able to just tell them what to do, and they go, because I trained them.
Can you
Yeah.
call some of the dancers to the show?
Oh, look, they male strippers. And I found out the hallway at a girl's night out. I'm like, oh, you on the stage? T.
I'm saying, tell them you got a radio host looking for. Never mind. That's a little too hot for radio. All right.
But yeah, it's like I have to be very at this point in my life. Back in the day, I'm like, girl, I'm not about to sit alone in no restaurant looking stupid. Now, I will go in a restaurant, find me a nice corner.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't want to be recognized, I'll put on a baseball cap. People be like, nah, Kim, please. But everybody knows if you see me sitting alone, I ain't going to say don't come.
Yeah.
Sit with me, but I'm intentional about, oh, girl, that look like a nice little hideaway spot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like as leaders, we got to stop feeling guilty about doing stuff like that. I mean, we literally putting on back to school drives for hundreds and thousands, and you got to show up no matter what's going on at home. No matter if you got a financial situation going home, you got a parent in hospice, your pet just died. You got to show up because you the person.
Yeah.
You that woman, you that man that they coming for.
Mm-hmm.
I say, listen, I tell my elected official people, friends, all the time, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't even see how y'all do that without cursing. How you even get up there without
especially
cussing?
Us.
Especially us. Listen,
Yeah.
the Leisha boy, that's my prep sister and my soror. I said, girl, I know you can't cuss them out. Do you need me to cuss them out? Because girl, ain't no way. Mm-mm.
So, which brings me to my next question, man. Have you ever dealt with a public official that has been resistant to getting the help that they need?
Not resistant, but confided enough in me to say, Kim, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I'm in trouble. What you suggest? And all I could do, because they see me. They see the evolution of, it's like, I'm like, be real with yourself.
Yeah, and you don't come off as somebody. You sitting here with you come off as very real. So they can relate to you in a way that they can't actually do it themselves.
Exactly.
But they can come to you and know that they'll get the real from you.
Look, Wayne, who are literally, Wild Wayne, who's literally been there from the beginning of me.
Mm-hmm.
We had a circle. Wayne said, "Dan, I call myself going on a cruise to get away." If somebody recognized his voice, he said, "Here we go," because the voice is so distinct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's like you can't get away. He's the voice of the pelican.
Oh yeah.
So,
Right.
but guess what? He found out he started gardening.
Mm-hmm.
See, the way this is going to look like we're going to be over there shopping by you, but you have to find what is your thing.
Yeah.
What is that thing that brings you peace? For me, it's Netflix. I love documentaries.
Me too.
So for me, it's like Netflix and, going to a thrift store. Or,
This is my soul sister.
yeah.
Right here.
Go and try the latest green tea
Yeah.
somewhere. And if I see like a black-owned spot, I'm like, oh, girl, let me come over here and support anywhere I can sneak off. Sometimes I'll just go sit on the river. Because now I'm in my right mind. I used to go sit on the river thinking about jumping in that sucker. Like, look, let's just end this right now. But now, it's like, just watch the water.
Mm-hmm.
And I urge I don't care. Anybody, go and do it. Like, at some point, you got to understand, Governor Landry, you're not going to be the governor all the time.
No.
You need to get your mentals together.
Yes. And see, for me right now, at my age now, I know how to maintain my peace. I know how to regulate myself. But like I said, with that childhood picture, I know that that's something I have to dive into.
Yeah.
So I've learned how to journal and take, what I need for my peace. Oh, this brings me peace. This brings me happiness. This triggers me or this makes me mad. Stay away from that. Acknowledge it. Realize what it is or whatever. I can do this work right now, but that childhood, I got to see what that's about.
Mm-hmm. And my thing is, like, my husband, next year we celebrate 25 years. He's a communicator, right? Mm-hmm. He was raised in a family where my mother-in-law said, listen, we gonna sit down. Well, my mom ain't play that. No. You gonna sit there, I'm around here trying to pay bills. Ain't no communication.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's a big thing.
Communicate with my children as a grandmother. They can say whatever they. Who? Me? The oldest girl? Girl, you don't. Girl, baby.
Yeah.
And you at prep? Girl, don't play with me.
Which brings me back to, how a lot of us grew up.
Like, my mother even had to tell my husband, I'm so sorry. I created the monster. Because, on her first day with my husband, I slid $100 bills. My mama said, you ain't getting nothing out of me.
Yeah.
After this day, I can pay my own way.
That part.
But then my therapist made me backtrack on my mama's story. Like, backtrack on my grandmother's story. We literally, all three were raised to be matriarchs and lead the family.
Yeah.
There is no time for no emotions, girl. We got to bury people, get people fed. My grandmothers, all of mine, it's like not at 50. I'm like, how did y'all do this? My grandma, they never locked doors. When you came in, she had this huge Magnum-like plot. You feeding multitudes. Yeah. I don't even know how this is happening. Like, I had so many first cousins in the house, like all bro, how are you doing this and maintaining your sanity? Yeah. And then when you come over to my mother, I'm like, Mama, I get a new profile, the respect for you every day. How did you do this foolishness? And you put two girls through private school. Like, my mother didn't get remarried until I was 16. So, girl, oh yeah, you made a way out of You made a way out of no way.
Times are so different. I know one of the things that I deal with, well, not deal with, but I know one of the things that helps me cope is going and sit down and getting a haircut every week. That 30 minutes to an hour in the barber chair. Yeah. You're going to come out looking fresh. And, it's just a bunch of guys just in the shop just talking about whatever. And I come out feeling and looking like a new person.
Right.
Yeah.
Because of that moment. And not a lot of people had that.
Yeah.
So those are the spaces that I'm now moving into creating, just conversational spaces for leaders.
Yeah.
Because we create the spaces for other people, but we don't have the spaces for us to just say, and that's what I loved about the fellowship. And you can't get judged in here because we all on the same level. Yeah. Like, we are all executive community leaders. We all ain't no just so you were able to peel off all the layers and be your most vulnerable self. So now I created the DJ Polo 504 New Orleans DJ Hall of Fame, right? In partnership with the Jazz Fest Foundation. And now I'm in phase 3. I asked all the DJs after I got their bios, just give me a mental health tip.
Yeah.
For musicians. Because I feel like DJs and comedians are the most they're the hardest working culture bearers, but we don't celebrate them. Yeah. Like, what's a party without a doggone DJ? And how you not going to look out for the mental health of a Corey with the K, or Rue Jude, or Brandon Hale, or Mark Caesar? These people making us laugh so we can feel, but what they got going on at home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, it's like I'm having fun with developing these projects. So people like, no, that ain't just the DJ. It's a mental health. Yes, I need you to say that. She's checking on the mental health of the DJs and using their mental health tips to actually look out for culture barriers. Yeah. Because the DJs are saying, hone into your craft. Exercise. Like, you've never asked the DJ, what would be your mental health tip for a musician? So now we're in the photo commission part, right? Where corporations are commissioning the DJ's photos to go up in schools and with the mental health tip. Okay. So, but I'm having fun developing the project, but I'm like, it needs to be said. You up there looking at it, bouncing the DJ Polo and DJ Papa. You ask them what they got going on at home? Like,
So, why do you think that is? Why do you think, from your personal opinion, why do you think that these things that we're talking about today with community leaders, culture bearers, why do you think it's something that's not talked about?
Because as a leader, you're automatically looked at as the fixer. No one thinks you need anything fixed. It's almost like you're a superhero, and just think about LaToya. I don't even like to put the title. When you come in my session, I say, don't put no title on your name tag. I need what your mama named you. You think about LaToya's mental health right now. Think about her mental health right now.
Let's put aside all that other stuff.
All that. Right. Put it all aside. I'm talking about as a human being.
Right.
As a human being, because even my worst enemy, I don't have a lot, but I got some. Yeah. But if my enemy, if they say, listen, we know you don't like her, this girl needs some help, I'm gone. Yeah. I'm going, because that's the human side of that is the compassionate human side of me listen. We may not be see that eye, but girl, I'm not gonna let you fall like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nah. I know some people that would like that, but that's not me.
Yeah,
that's not me. That's not what my grandmother taught me to be. It's
All
like,
right.
and my thing is, you can forgive and never see a person again.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so you know we got to put you on pause, all right?
Okay, let's go.
All right, man. This is Conversations with Ryan Richardson on WBOK 1230 AM, streaming worldwide on WBOK1230.com. Angie, tell the people where they can get in contact with you.
Y'all can find me at sincerelyangiem.com. Everything.
And Kim,
Mhm.
give them your social media handle.
I am on Instagram, at Godmother of Nola. That's GAWD, Mother of Nola. Well, I got a lot. At Fion Productions. And on Facebook, I'm Kimberly DeLosa. Now, I'm close to 5,000 friends, so I have a fan page that says Kimberly A. DeLosa.
Okay.
That people can go and like, yeah.
All right, man. So we'll be right back after these messages right here on Conversations with Ryan Richardson. Stay tuned. See you in a sec. Peace.
Hoops, Heat, The Truth, On Demand. Ball Don't Lie is now live on all podcast platforms. Tap in, search WBOK Media, find Ball Don't Lie, and bring the fire with you wherever you go. Download, share, and leave that 5-star review, because the game doesn't stop when the show ends. Are you looking for the next burlesque sensation? Searching for some prime entertainment on a Sunday night? Well, come down to the Always Lounge as Scarlett Letta presents Show Me Your Noobs. You'll see the finest new entertainers performing burlesque, drag, and a variety of acts that will tease, titillate, and delight you. We're here every third Sunday of the month. Come catch the most raved about show in New Orleans that no one has ever heard of until now. Show Me Your Noobs. It's the perfect night out, whether you're a burlesque regular or sharing your first time with us. Show Me Your Noobs will leave you breathless.
New Orleans, are you ready for a voice that says what you're thinking? Who that, you might ask? Arrington Gavin. That's right, I'm your guy, host of the Arrington Gavin Show, giving you so much filled with bold opinions, real conversations, and zero sugarcoating. We're going to be diving into the issues that matter: politics, pop culture, and all the above, unfiltered and unafraid. Catch the Arrington Gavin Show weeknights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Fridays, right here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Ryan Richardson here. If you are like me, that means you love the feeling of getting a fresh haircut and shave. If you do, then you should check out my friends Eddie and Dana Bunch at First Impressions Barber and Beauty Salon, specializing in hairstyles for men, women, and children. If you want to make a good first impression, you should check out First Impressions Barber and Beauty Salon, located at 618 Westwood Drive in Marrero, or call 504-341-6777. Remember, it's never too late to make that first impression at First Impressions Barber and Beauty Salon.
New Orleans, you want to know what we're talking about? Tune in every Saturday morning from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on WBOK for Conversations with Ron Richardson. The topics will always be hot, and the conversation will be all the way live. Meet us there. We'll save you a seat. We can also talk about you and your business as a sponsor of Conversations with Ron Richardson. Contact Ron at 504-874-4584 or email him at richardsonronald024@gmail.com for more details.
Hey, WBOK 1230 family. This is Angie from the Sincerely Angie podcast. Make sure you're tuning in every Saturday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. to Conversations with Ron Richardson, where the conversations are all the way live and informative. Conversations with Ron Richardson every Saturday on WBOK 1230 a.m.
Hey, Pontchartrain Park. Thanks for listening to WBOK.
Thanks for listening to Conversations with Ron Richardson, live on WBOK, and listen online at WBOK1230.com. Now, back to Ron.
Welcome back. This is Conversations with Ryan Richardson on WBOK 1230 AM, streaming worldwide on WBOK1230.com and also on YouTube. Give us a call, drop us a line, 504-582-9422, 504-582-9422. And we have my lovely guest host, Angie, from the Sincerely Angie podcast. I got it right this time.
You did. Thank you so much.
All right. And we have Miss Kim DeLosa. Kim, what's going on?
Nothing much. I'm enjoying myself.
I'm glad, man. Now
I
you
gotta
know.
come back. We gotta do a part 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you know that. It's you a part of the extended family. You are already a part of the WBOK family. You're part of the Conversations with Ryan Richardson family. You are welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
All right. So you said we gonna do some name association. Trying to get me in trouble?
No, not getting in trouble, but we got some high profile people that just need a hug.
All right, man. So I'm gonna throw out a name of a couple of people that you mentioned. Social media influencers, man. I'm gonna start off with somebody who I've had my differences with. I'm gonna just throw it out there. Byron Cole.
Byron Cole named me the godmother of Nola. So, and people like, Kim, but do you know he? Listen, he literally named me the godmother of Nola because there's a documentary. I know you know him, something, the man. His name is Clarence. They call him the Godfather. Oh, God, what is his last name? Well, huge documentary, right? And B called me, girl, you the female him. You the
sound like
godmother
Byron,
of
too.
Nola.
Yeah.
I say, oh, I like the ring of that.
Uh-huh.
And in fact, the next week I was hosting a drag brunch, right? And I got this shirt that said the godmother of Nola. But it's like, I tell people, like my husband said, y'all, you can say what you want about this dude delivering. Listen to the words coming out of his doggone mouth. But again, I know the human side of B. Cole, right? So the legendary community to say I'm the combination of 3 people.
Uh-oh.
Diane Cole, B's mother.
Mama D.
Yeah. And then they call this the Prissy Mama D, Dolores Herring. Now, that Mama D hosted my very first mentoring circle. When I started Dolores, my organization, that's Mama D. I got dressed for my wedding there. And then Dr. Clara Bias, who is the Jefferson Parish anchor. I'm from JP. The Jefferson, they was like, girl, you the combination of all those 3 people. Because I can go there like the warrior Mama D.
Right.
But I can chill like the prison Mama D. And I could get your mind right like Dr. Clara Bias in a heartbeat. So, but yeah, I know the human side of B. Cole behind it. Like this dude, he'll give you the shirt off his back.
He will.
He will give you the shirt off his back.
And I think you know the main problem that people have with Byron is because I met Byron years ago when I first got started in radio, is the delivery of his message. It's positive, but a lot of people don't know how to deal with that delivery.
And my thing is, I have the same delivery. So I'm like, if you think I'm about to talk like, you already know. Like, I call OT Onk. I say, remember I used to get kicked out the city council chamber. You would let me back in? Yeah, I think B might have been in Kansas City at that time. So if you talking about delivery, don't, because I'm with it. I be like, come on, where we going today? My husband be like, Kim, don't play with me. Do not go to jail.
Oh, now, one thing I will say, he ready.
Oh, he ready.
I remember around the time I had first met Byron, man, he called me one day, and I was still in college. Just got my internship and everything. And he called me. He was like, Ryan Rich. Back then, they used to call me Ryan Rich. That was my radio name. We going to jail. And I'm like, whoa, B, wait. I don't want to go to jail. We're going to be protesting in front of the courthouse about this. And you know, me being a young college student at the time, I was like, I didn't know. But, you know, you have to respect his movement because all he wants to do is help people.
That's it.
And bring notice to what the hell is going on in the city.
And they can say what they want. This dude name holds weight. You know what I'm saying? When he makes the moves, I say, y'all can act a fool if you want, but your knees knocking right now. Because you know he's going to stop. And for me, my passionate side, and my husband like, Kim, please don't go there. Because you ever heard Medea say, let's go to jail, girl? That's me. Let's, like, come on. If it's about the cause, I'm with it.
Yeah.
I know the sheriff, me. Like Sheriff Hudson. What's the bill, baby? Call somebody. But yeah, so let's go around. What's the next one?
I'm saying, man, I mean, you took over the whole hour, so I mean, you know.
Well, you say we're gonna go through names.
Well, all right, we could.
I need people to go give Latoya a hug. I need people to go give Latoya a hug. Please. Yeah.
All right.
People just need hugs. You know, go hug Keith Carroll.
Yeah.
Go hug. These people need a hug.
Literally.
Yeah. Can you imagine having that many followers? I wouldn't even know how to move in public without looking over my shoulders all this many times.
Yeah.
I just, and these people have literal, like, threats on their life circulating. And you just in Rouse's shopping, like, you know, ain't nobody threatening your life.
Yeah.
You need a, you need a hug.
You know, you have brought to light so many things that I didn't think about before. And I want to thank you for bringing these things to light, because I would have never even thought about a lot of our city leaders, you know, having that hug, because you're right. You do look at them as a leader. That's their job. Yeah. But we don't ever, shall I say, go behind the mask to see what's really going on.
To see what's real. And I know these are my friends. It's like, I get it. You might have done something that's going to break loose in the media, but at the end of the day, you human.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got friends, and you see their names in the media. I'm not going to say it on it, but I have to call and say, I need you to breathe.
Yeah.
I know it's stinging right now because I've been there. I've been there with this media BS. I know it's stinking right now. You probably want to jump off the Crescent City Connection, because I'm like, okay, if I jump off the Crescent City Connection, I'm going to be embarrassed. What if I survive that? Because I know how to swim. I'm going to really be embarrassed.
So, Kim, you know what? Thank you for coming by. We have to do this again.
Thank you for having me.
Quickly, words of encouragement. We got to go.
Community leaders, take care of yourself. Community caretakers, people that's taking care of aging parents. We have parents of autistic children. If you are the leader, school principals, charter school network leaders, recognize you're human and go get you some help. Don't be scared to say no.
All right, man. This has been Conversations with Ron Richardson on WBOK 1230 AM. Angie, thank you for always coming through when I need you.
No problem.
See you next time, all right?
Absolutely.
All right, New Orleans. Peace and love. And remember, healing and recovery start with you. And I will see you guys next week. Same time, same place, same bad channel. This has been Conversations with Ron Richardson. Peace.
WBOK online